What's up, y'all? So, been working on this for a while. So, pretty much, this is what I got so far. All I gotta do is put these lights in right here, and I gotta put these parts that go onto the side right here. But I ain't gonna show you them right now, so I'm gonna wait. But yeah. So I think it's starting to look a little bit better. I like this, like, you know what I mean. I like that a little bit better than that right there. Yeah, it's got the little bumper part right there, so it don't get scuffed. But I've always been a chrome type person, and plus I got some rims for this that hopefully fit. You know what I mean? So, and then I'm gonna start working on trying to get it sand down and stuff like that. I got to get the door, um, got to get the door pins or whatnot because my doors are sagging a little bit. But that's all minor stuff, you know what I mean? For a 30-year-old truck, and I've been everywhere in this truck, man, it's been a beast, yo. So now I got my little push bar, you know. That thing's starting to look a little bit better. I've always wanted one like this. I know I go back to Illinois, everybody gonna be like, damn, bro, what the hell? Like, you didn't, like, because normally I'm into box Chevys and stuff like that. I was never a truck person, you know what I mean? But, having to move and stuff like that, these trucks always come in handy, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I wanted to go ahead and go trucks. And plus, I liked the step size Silverado, you know what I mean? So I've always wanted one because I seen one in Illinois that was super fixed up and I think it had 28s on it. Candy apple paint job, man, that thing was sick as hell, yo. And ever since then, I've always wanted one. And then it's easy as hell to get into the, to the trunk with the step sides. You know what I mean? So I'm just pretty much, like I said, it's a process. You know what I mean? Not everything's gonna happen overnight. You know what I mean? It's little by little. So, anyways, I'll be back with y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So pretty much got it all put together and stuff. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think of it. I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna try to invest in like a little winch, like, cause I think this is what this for. I'm not sure though, but I want to invest in a winch so that way if I ever, cause it gets stuck, whatever, I can take the winch, tie it around a tree, and pull it out. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to do something like this, so I don't know. Y'all tell me y'all opinion. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Deuce.